Hello, math enthusiasts. Welcome to Invalid Proof, the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of mathematics. And today we are here with another interesting algebra question. You can see an equation on the screen that we are going to solve for x. Uh, this equation here we have 30 divided by x to the power of 2 plus 21 divided by x equals to minus 3. And let's see how we can solve for x. All right, come back to invalid proof, and we're going to solve this equation. Before we start solving this, we have to make some changes to be able to uh, start the process. So the first thing I want to do is I want to, change this whole thing so that it looks more normal. Right now, it looks strange, right? And let's see how we can rearrange this equation and make some changes, and then we will see how it works. So first of all, I want these two divisions to become one. So let's just make some simplification. First of all, uh, this would be x to the power of 3, right? Just uh, multiply multiply them and you get this, right? So this is the method that we're using. So 30x plus 21x equals to minus 3, right? Simple. Now this x3 comes here. Just a simple strategy to solve a equation, nothing fancy. So we get 30x plus 21 x to the power of 2 equals to minus 3x3. Simple as that, right? But now this is an equation of degree 3, but we can still simplify it. If you take a closer look, you can see that this whole equation here can be divided by 3 times x, or we could factor 3x from it. So we will have something like this, right? So let's see. So 3x, if we factor 3x from this side of the equation, we're left with 10 from the first one plus 7 times x from the second one, right? Because 3x times 10 would be 30x, and 3x times 7x would be 21x. The power of 2 equals 2. This other side would become minus x times 3x minus x to the power of 2, of course. Now we can cancel these 3x's from the both sides, and we're left with 10 plus 7x equals to minus x2. Now we want to rearrange it again so that this minus x2 goes to the other side of the equation. So we have x to the power of 2 plus, sorry, plus 7x plus 10 equals to 0. And now this is just a simple equation of degree 2 that we can solve with either delta or just factorization. And I am going to use factorization for solving this equation. The method that I use uh, is like this, right? So if you have an equation of degree 2 like this, it's the power of 2 plus sx plus p equals to 0. Here, s and p are constant numbers. They're just numbers. The roots are, the way to simple factor this equation is that we want to find two numbers that sum of them is s, so a plus b equals to s, and and product of them product of them, A times B equals to this one, P. And when we find this A and B, our equation turns to something like this. A minus B, A minus A or B, it doesn't matter, times X minus B goes to 0. I feel like I'm writing like a 5-year-old uh, soul drawing tablet thing. Uh, so, and we are going to do this, do the same thing on this equation. And the roots of this one, this equation would be x, well, this one is x plus, of course. And the roots of this equation would be x plus minus a and x plus minus b. And we don't even have to rewrite it like this. We can just go to the solution immediately. Now, we have this, right? So let's see what we can do with this equation. So we have x2 plus 7x plus 10 equals to 0. So a plus b equals to 7 and a times b equals to 10. We can just guess the solutions, which are 5, 2 and 5. This method is easier if you practice it and you know do some problems with it, solve some problems. But if you can't do this, you can just simply use delta. That's fine, of course. But here we can rewrite the equation like x plus 2 times x plus 5 equals to 0, and the solutions, of course, are x equals to minus 2 and x equals to minus 5, right? Now, we have the solutions, but we want to check our answers. Let's just check them to see if we did this whole thing correctly or we made some mistakes. And of course, we did it correctly here because we did it step by step. And then again, I have to say this. Uh, I'm writing these steps so that you know what's happening in my mind. Otherwise, when you're actually solving this kind of question, most of these steps happen in your mind, and you don't even need to write them down. So let's just check our answers and see if they check. So first of all, I'm going to check minus 2. So my equation, the initial equation is 30 x2 plus 21x equals to minus 3. Now let's just put minus 2, place x with minus 2. So you will have 30 minus 2 to the power of 2 plus. I'm feeling that I write down my x's like 2. So, okay, equals to minus 3. Just doing some simplifications and just see if uh, it checks out or not. So 30 divided by 4 plus 21 on minus 2, which I can bring this negative sign here and just put 2 here. Equals to 3. Now I will simplify this 30. This is 15 times 2 and this is 2 times 2, right? So we are going to uh, cancel the 2's and we're left with 15 divided by 2 minus 21 divided by 2 equals to minus 3. Now you can see that these two divisions have a common dominator, so we don't need to do any other extra steps. So 15 minus 21 is minus 6 divided by 2 equals to minus 3, which is of course correct. Minus 6 divided by 2 is of course minus 3, and the first answer checks out. So minus 2. Now we are going to check minus 5. So let's just rewrite the equation, but with minus 5. I'm just skipping rewriting the equation itself. So 30 divided by minus 5 to the power of 2 plus 21 divided by minus 5 equals to minus 3. And then again, simple steps. 30 divided by 25 minus 21 and 5. Then again, I brought this minus sign to here. So equals to minus 3. Again, I can simplify this 30. So 30 is 6 times 5 and 25 is 5 times 5. I can cancel 5s and I'm left with 6 divided by 5 minus 21 divided by 5 equals to minus 3. Again, 6 minus 21 is minus 15 divided by 5. Of course, 15 divided by 5 is 3 and we have minus sign, so minus 3, and the second answer checks out too. So our solutions for this equation are x equals to minus 2 and x equals to minus 5, and we can just number them. I hope it was clear enough and I hope you learned something. If you did, uh, please like and subscribe, and if you found it helpful, just share it with your friends. And finally, thanks for watching and catch you in the next one.